House. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the House podcast. This is episode 12, and we loved Red so much that we've decided to adopt him. So say hello, Red. You're a member of our family.
Hello, I'm being kept in a cage, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, he does.
True. This is not true.
Look, Monopoly.
For legal reasons.
You don't need. Yeah. Thank you. Monopoly's the legal guy.
As long as there's consent, everything is okay.
It's true. Plenty of people like being put in cages.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of because they can't afford a bet yet, but we're getting there eventually.
By show of hand.
It's not sexual. Let me just be very clear about that. It's not sexual at all.
Well, I turned down the collar idea.
And we didn't intend it to be sexual. It's more for I don't know. It's not even for amusement. It's just something nice. It's a nice decoration. Instead of a chandelier, we got a random cake
in the bars.
Yeah. And then for Christmas, we've gotten really festive with it, and we've like wrapped Christmas lights around the bars, and so it's like a nice little like chandelier of Christmas lights in red.
Yes.
Now, before we get into like the meat of this episode, I wanted to bring something up. Let's try a show of hands, even though I can't see you guys. Who here has seen Ice Age?
I'm raising my hand.
Me.
Which one?
Just the first one. Let me just
okay. Are we going to talk about the baby?
No. I'm going to talk about the ridiculousness of that series for a second, because me and my sister we're just talking about that, and it's hilarious. Where so the first episode's pretty normal, these prehistoric animal. First episode,
yes.
Yeah, the first movie. They're practically episodes at this point.
Yeah.
There's way too many.
What are they on right now?
It's five. It's five, and I'll get to the fifth one.
I haven't even seen the fifth
It's just
one.
like the first episode of Pirates.
I will read you. I'm going to read you the movie description of 5, but we have to get there.
I just realized the Scratch had like a girlfriend like 5 times.
Oh yeah, Scratch. Oh, classic American icon.
Yes.
But anyway, the first one is like the first movie is about prehistoric animals moving a baby from point A to B. Pretty normal. Second movie, it's still pretty normal. The melting or whatever, the grand meltdown or whatever it's called, where the ice caps are melting and everything's warming up and everything's starting to flood. And
it's the apocalypse.
Exactly. And so everyone has to move to a new area, right? So that's pretty cool, right? So now let's talk about the third movie. So the third movie,
my favorite. You cannot diss it.
I love that movie. I went and saw that twice. I've
seen it 5 times.
Where Manny and his gang fall beneath the ice to the dinosaurs.
Is that the one with the swinging weasel dude?
The Australian weasel
guy.
guy. So now we're kind of getting into crazy territory where now dinosaurs are a thing and we're fighting T-Rexes, but it's still Ice Age. Mm-hmm. So then there's the fourth movie, Continental Drift, which is about them. It's pretty self-explanatory. They get separated from the rest of them because they get stuck on like a little floating piece of ice and they get picked up by pirates. Pretty normal stuff.
I don't remember that movie.
Yeah. They get picked up by pirates and there's like a monkey pirate. Yeah. There's a gorilla who's like the captain of the ship, and they're kind of evil, and it's like this whole like pirate. And there's sirens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very strange. Okay, so now let me read you the movie. The very brief description of the fifth Ice Age movie.
I just want to have something to do with the aliens, I think.
So just to clarify, this movie has an 18% of the Rotten Tomatoes.
No.
Oh Lord.
And IMDb gave it a 5.7 out of 10.
Okay.
So, it's pretty good. So
that's generous.
It's an okay movie.
Manny the Mammoth starts to worry when his daughter Peaches announces her engagement. Still unlucky in love, Sid the Sloth volunteers to plan the couple's wedding. To Manny's dismay, nothing can stop the upcoming nuptials, except maybe the end of the world. When Scrat accidentally launches himself into outer space, he sets off a chain reaction that sends an asteroid hurtling towards Earth. Now the entire herd must leave home to explore new lands and save themselves from Scrat's cosmic blunder. It's like the next movie is going to be like the time travelers from the future and they're humans and
I really hope that I dead ass hope there is no other movie. I feel like they have to keep
They've milked the franchise enough.
Yeah, it's
the
like some things are
Ice Age
best just left.
franchise. There are aliens now. Canonically in the Ice Age universe. Oh, don't worry. Apparently, I'm looking at the pictures right now. Apparently, the Weasel is a character in this movie.
Oh
Seriously,
yeah, right. I do think he came back. Which
I've never seen this movie before, but it sure is. He sure is in the pictures that I'm looking at right now. Wait. Have you guys seen the shorts, the Ice Age shorts as well?
Oh yes.
I might have seen a few.
The one where, and I'm not. This is not like a bit where I'm like making stuff up. Scrat finds a time traveling machine.
Wait, what?
Have you not seen this one?
Not that one. No.
He gets a time
Sounds
traveling
familiar.
machine and he begins to travel between time trying to find his nut again. And then how the short ends is he time travels into the future and then he sees like a huge tree of nuts and he's like, yes. And he breaks the time traveling machine. And then he realizes the tree is made out of metal because it's so far in the future that there are no trees anymore. So he's stuck there. And that's where the short ends.
So that's the end of Scrat.
Any rational person would break their time machine once they find the timeline that they like.
Exactly. Do you think Scrat? Okay, here's the
I think
question.
Scrat is the trickster god.
Do you think Scrat is the Jesus of the Ice Age world?
Probably.
Yes.
Like the savior sent down?
Maybe
Scrat's no savior.
Maybe
but-
the anti-Jesus.
The Antichrist?
Yeah.
I mean, he has caused a lot of chaos, so I totally see it as a reasonable thing to
I think Scrat is behind the plot of every single one of the Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except the first one. No, he's a proper side character in the first one.
After the first movie, Scrat has just kind of been like the force that has caused destruction.
I mean, I think we should definitely pitch it. What do you guys think an Ice Age 6 would look like?
I would rather it not exist. but
Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
If it was necessary, you know,
I think okay. Here, I think
pitch.
they've run out of things to do with ice, and it just should be warm age, and it's just normal.
No. What about this? Because they've sort of done a crossover of like, because the third movie is definitely like Jurassic Park, and then the fourth movie is very Pirates of the Caribbean, pirate. You know, it's a generic pirate one. So, and then it's like a disaster, like Armageddon type movie in the fifth movie. The sixth movie should be like, okay, imagine this: in the future, robots have taken over.
Oh no!
So robots have taken over, and yet there's a small resistance of human beings still fighting back against the robots and winning because of one general who's leading the cause. And now the robots realize that human actually way back in like ancient ancestor actually was related to Manny. And so they send a robot back in time, a robot mammoth back in time to kill Manny. So it breaks the timeline and that person is never actually born. But the humans in the future send back another mammoth that they created to stop the robot. And of course the weasel's there.
Of course, it's a must.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the weasel is Jesus.
The weasel is Jesus. Okay. That's that. I mean, I think we can all agree.
Yes, Scrat is the Antichrist, and Buck is Jesus.
But so, what do you guys think of it?
Are you saying that metal tree in the shorts was actually intended for Manny to die from because Manny's so dumb that he would see a shiny tree and just run right into it?
That's the thing in the Ice Age canon, the AIU, which is that actually time travel is established to exist. And I don't know why I remember this skit so well as I do, but Scrat finds the time travel like machine attached to the back of a dead human, like a skeleton frozen in ice, and he has a time traveling machine that he straps to his back. Like this is actually how it goes. And so that means that humans do it. Like it establishes that humans do eventually get time travel. So that must have been one of the failed attempts to send a human back to try to stop the robot. So I think that this is where Ice Age is going.
Honestly, I would not be surprised.
Terminator Ice Age.
I mean, of course, it has to be the robot is trying to kill Manny before he can become a grandfather, because there's always something to do with kids in the Ice Age movies for some reason.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah.
I don't know why.
But what do you guys think? Like Terminator Dawn of the Ice Age?
Obviously, we have to skip the Terminator part. I mean, the name of it. We just have to. Okay, no, now we have to come up with the name for the.
Well,
movie.
and we obviously.
Well, the name is Ice Age 6, but
Yeah, Ice Age 6.
Yeah, but what's like
Dawn of the Terma mammoth obviously has shotguns for tusks
Whoa.
and rides a motorcycle.
Missile launchers.
because that's not even
PG.
that crazy for exactly. Well, no, we don't. He doesn't actually get to kill anyone. You know, he's like this
PG.
cool robot, and then they have to beat him. But we established that there's like lava. Remember in the third one?
yeah.
Mhm.
You know, we throw him into the lava and he dies because that's the only way to
'Cause-
kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he does a thumbs up with its tusk.
Yeah. Just with his like big ol' hand.
Man, the robot was the imposter.
It's a foolproof idea. Well, I think it's about time we wrap this up.
Third time's the charm.
Well, guys, remember to check the links in the description to our social media. I upload there every time we post a new episode. Also, thanks to Red for joining us again this week.
Yes,
Thank you,
it is
Red.
my pleasure.
And remember to always keep the ice below you. Make sure that it's not melting on you. Make sure to watch, but make sure to look up once in a while to make sure that meteors aren't falling on you, and make sure that Scrat is always behind you.
Well, all right, everybody, say goodbye.
Bye, guys. Do something.
Well, I think it's about time we wrap this up.
Try that one more time.
Drum roll.
Well, I think it's about time we wrap this up.
One more time.
Oh,
You
one
cut
more
out the
time. You
segment.
cut out.
Yeah, cut out. I think
Well-
we should just leave all these bloopers in just for the
Oh,
lulz.
definitely.